Hi, this is Lori Hines with A Taste of Israel. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm sharing a very simple recipe with you. It is the very first dish that I ate on my very first trip to Israel. I ate it in Tel Aviv at a restaurant on the beach, and I ate it for breakfast. And it is an Israeli salad. If you've never tried this, then you have got to make this. It's super easy, and it's fresh and full of bright flavors. So here we go. All you need are cucumbers, and so I've taken the long English cucumbers that you can buy because they have less seeds, and I've cut them into strips, and then you're going to chop some cherry tomatoes, which these were invented in Israel. Did you know that? I think I mentioned that in one of my other videos. You also need lemon. Lemon is the secret to the freshness, and then you need fresh mint, a little bit of olive oil, and some salt. So we're going to put all this together, and that's the Israeli salad. So all you do is you chop your cucumbers into bite-sized pieces. In Israel, they chop them really, really tiny, and it varies, and people have their own way of doing it, their signature dish or how they've done it forever. But I chop mine about this size, maybe a little smaller is probably the authentic way to do it. So you get all that chopped and you put it into your bowl. Chop a few more, I think. For those of you who are new to cooking or who aren't confident with your knife skills, let me recommend that when you're chopping, you hold your fingers up and down and your knife like this. Your knuckles act as a shield to any injury, so you can chop all day long with your knuckles protecting yourself, as opposed to holding your food like this. That can not go so well. So you want to get all your veggies chopped, your cucumbers. Another kind of cucumber that I like to use is a Persian cucumber, and you might find them in your grocery store. They come in packages here where I'm at. They're little like miniature cucumbers, really, but they're the Persian variety. They're crunchy and they're easy to work with because they're not so long, and they too don't have a lot of seeds, so they're perfect for this. The next thing I'm going to do is chop up my cherry tomatoes, and I have a trick for this. You can take your cherry tomatoes, and because I don't have a camera above me to show you a shot of my cutting board, you want to put it on a flat surface. Pretend my hand is a flat surface like a cutting board. Then you put your other hand on top, and you create like a bracket, if you will. So then you take your knife and you slide your knife like this back and forth, just level, going across, and then you end up with your tomatoes cut in half with one big slice, if you will. You can also, instead of using your hand, if you're not confident with that, use like the lid, a round lid, or some kind of saucer, something to put on top so that there's about an inch between, oops, there goes a tomato, an inch opening to slide your knife across. Think of it as if you've seen people cutting a cake, a round cake in half, horizontally. It's the same concept. And that way you get a lot more cut with one slice than as opposed to having to chop every little cherry tomato. So here we go. I'm going to cut. I've got my hand on top of a group of these cherry tomatoes. And there they are. They're cut in half. I've got a bunch of them already cut in half. You can see. With one slice. How's that for speedy cooking in the kitchen? So I'll do another group. I've got about 10 here. Makes it so much easier. The trick is just holding your knife at the same angle as you're sliding across the group of tomatoes. Holding your knife flat like this, at the same level. Don't angle it. Okay, then after that, we're going to add some fresh mint. Mint is yummy. It's used in a lot of Mediterranean cooking. Arabic food, Persian food, Israeli food. So I've taken a lot already off the stem. And I'll just finish here. Unlike some, you don't want to eat the stem of the mint because it is a little too thick. It's too woody, too stemmy. You just want the leaves. All right, then you give it a rough chop, and really, they use a lot of mint. Like I probably have 5 or 6 stems of mint here that I'm chopping up. Probably a quarter of a cup. Just give it a rough chop. think that's good. And you just add it right into your bowl. Okay. And then you want to add some lemon juice. And I have some lemon juice here that I've already juiced. And I add the lemon zest because that's just that much more flavor, another layer of flavor. And I pour it all over. And then I'm going to add a dash of salt. Not much. You don't want to mask the freshness with too much salt, just a little bit to heighten the flavor a little bit. And then a drizzle of olive oil. And I like to put my finger over the hole so I can control the opening. That way I don't put too much, because you can put too much. And once it goes in, it does not come out. So go slow and drizzle in what you need. And then we're going to toss it, and then we're going to taste. Let's see what we have here. Okay. And I'll show you what this looks like. You can see here. I've got this yummy bowl of goodness. So good. All right, I'm going to toss it a little bit more. I think that's good. Going to taste to see if it is salty enough, lemony enough, if I can taste the olive oil. Got a lot of mint. Brings me back to that day on the beach in Tel Aviv. I think I'm going to cry. Such an amazing day that was. This brings me right back. Guys, you have to try this. It's wonderful. It's fresh. It's the Israeli salad. Hope you enjoy, guys. Join me on Instagram, Facebook page, and Twitter as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's hard to talk with this food in my mouth, but it's so good. And then join me back here for more information and more stories on A Taste of Israel. Bye.